Yo guys, it's slyroh. You already know that today we are back with another Planet Coaster Career Mode video. Today we are doing the second scenario in King Coaster's Royal Decree, Hard Mode, as we are doing the Skull. And I can't help but notice a pretty similar thing as to what the Monolith was, where a strange thing happened that was affecting rides. This one is the Skull. It appeared one day, rising from the earth in search of vengeance, I reckon. Some say it's cursed, but all I know is that it makes people unhappy. We need your help to counteract the Skull's effect, or the park will never recover. Keep guests happy and keep them in the park. Hire entertainers, run marketing campaigns, do what you gotta do to keep the money coming in. So, instead of a random object affecting guest, or the ride reliability, now it is going to affect guest happiness. So, that is fun and exciting. I've never done this. I'm interested to see what the objectives are, because I feel like I've done a pretty good job of keeping guests happy in my other parks, and as long as I can make money, I don't mind hiring a bunch of entertainers and all that stuff. We'll see. So let's go ahead and pause. We start off with almost $5,000. There is the Skull. It looks sick, but we need to actually zoom out and see what the park actually is. So it looks like people enter in right here. There is a lot of trash all over the place, probably from the unhappy guests. Okay, and it looks like we have an Engine of Chaos, which is closed right now, which is interesting. I think we will just open it, honestly. I think we're just going to open that. We have a old roulette that is also closed, but this one I think we want to mess with the ride sequence, because in one of the prior scenarios that I did, I remember closing it and then adding a bunch of like spin fast animations, and I think it was good. So I think we're going to change that up, so that way we can make that a better ride. And Psychola, I am not a big fan of this ride just because I feel like it doesn't really make a lot of money. So I might I might replace it, actually, potentially. But let me see what sort of rides we... Alright, let's do it in order, first off. Let's look at what we have, just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. So we do have those three rides that I saw. In terms of shops, we have a bunch of them that are closed, which I actually kind of like, because I want to make sure that we have a lot of people in the park before we open up a bunch of shops, and we start off with 31 guests in the park. So there is a Mexalente that is open. That is that this right here? Yes, right here. So that one is open. Everything else is closed. In terms of shops, looks like there's what is this? So we have first aid there. People don't need first aid. We'll keep it open, but we're going to charge 50 cents for people to use first aid. Same thing that we should do for the restrooms, because that's just how I do things in Planet Coaster anyway. I would never do that in real life if I was ever put in a position to decide the pricing for bathrooms. There is drink. Nice. But it's closed. Alright, so these are closed, but we have vendors that are, like, working. So that is interesting. I think once I start the scenario, I will probably fire all the vendors that are not at Mexalente. Not gonna lie. So, that's what we have. So, we also have an ATM. Why would we not have the ATM open? We will also make sure to charge 50 cents for that. So there's two restroom blocks. I guess I'll keep them both open for now, but I'm not sure. Then none of these things. Okay. So, let us then look at our objectives. So we need to achieve a park rating of 500. Our park rating starts off at 55. Reach a monthly profit of 2,500. Okay. Achieve a park rating of 800 and a monthly profit of 6,000. Park rating of 1,200. Sustain a monthly profit of $8,000 for 3 months. That is going to be the hard one for sure. Okay. Because, wow, just getting that much is crazy. That's crazy. But at least this time there aren't any loans that I have to pay off. I actually cannot take out a loan. Interesting. All right, let's see what sort of rides we have to work with. Let's stick to main game to see what we are limited to. And it looks like Cube, the Aeronauts. I think the Aeronauts are a pretty good moneymaker. Okay, I think we are going to not actually have this Cycola, and instead we're going to put the aeronauts in here. Because I think that just makes more money. Straight up. We'll do it this way. So the entrance can just go right there. The exit will just go out that way. And I don't think we need to do anything weird. Oh, we could do something weird with this. We could do spin fast tilt. Let's just do something like that. We're going to test that. We have some other... We have like $4,000. Let's look at any potential track rides we might have. There's a log flume. Ooh, we could almost just immediately afford Boomboat instead of building a log flume ourselves. I'm just trying to get a size... idea of size. So maybe like here. I could put something there. We'll see. Maybe I'll just make a custom one. I'm not entirely sure. We also have coasters, potentially. Wow, there's a lot of coasters we can start off with. We've got a Canyon Runner, Mine Train, a Giga Coaster. Whoa, that sounds exciting. Okay. Wow, I like a lot of these. Prototype Wings. I wonder if I could make a Canyon Runner for cheap enough. I think I should wait until I'm definitely making profit. But I think I want to make a Canyon Runner, because roller coasters are good at making profit. Canyon Runners are pretty cheap. I might be able to even fit one sort of like along this little corner here. So, is there another ride that I would like to make? I could see myself doing a Sundial. I'm trying to think of my past experiences and like what has made money. The Cube makes money. I'm going to have some PTSD from all the times that it was breaking down last time. But without a monolith in the center of the thing affecting my ability to keep it open, yeah, I might just put a cube over this way. I think I like this in concept. Richo Rancho? I was just trying to see what that was. So I think I might... I'm gonna put this cube here. We might mess with the sequence a little bit. Let's do like a... all spin, lock, turn over, turn around, forward flip. Alright, let's just sort of mess with that stuff there. I do think I want to mess with the colors. Make a like a brown and orange or yellow. There we go. That looks pretty nice. We'll make sure to change the operator colors to sort of fit. Alright. So we can place an entrance. Essentially... Can I put it on this side? Yeah, and then the exit's going to be on this side. My idea here is... Actually, what is the queue path? Alright, so we're using this. Okay. That works for me. My idea is I think I can use this as a little bit of scenery stuff. And then I think I'm going to take this natural path here. This one. Let's make it a little wider. Maybe not that wide. And essentially just sort of have this turn into like a real path that we can build back this way. And then we can connect that there, just like that. So that's going to be testing. We give ourselves a little bit of leeway with this 1250. Okay, and then what I think I want to do is... So, to enter into the park... oh, do we have an no, our information booth... Is our information booth open? We should probably close our information booth until we get rides that actually use... Alright, we don't have an information booth. Alright, so it doesn't matter. I thought I remembered in the last scenario that this was grayed out, and I assumed because there wasn't anything selling priority passes. But now there still isn't, and it's not grayed out. So I'm gonna charge like $3 to get into this park. And then instead of spending my last $1,000, what I would like to do is I want to hire some staff. So, oh, right. So anything that's not the Mexilente, we are going to fire. I'm not opening up anything else. Wait, there is an information booth. What the heck? I'm so confused. Oh, it counts as this. All right, information. Okay, my information booth is closed. Sorry, it's not a facility, it's a shop. Cool. So the information booth, we're gonna fire you. So now we have one entertainer, one of you. We are going to hire 2 janitors. We are going to hire 1 security. And I think I am going to play the scenario, and I'm going to put in some bins and stuff. So that is what I would like to do. Stick to the main game. Seems like there's a lot of Western stuff, so that's exciting. Get out of here. So we're just going to throw bins sort of everywhere. Okay, it looks like the game already has some bins as it is. So we're just going to put in more. Because people are trashy, it seems like. Which is very sad. We're going to try to turn this into a good, happy theme park. But, we'll see. Okay, so we're going to just look at our rides. And as they're done testing, I'm just going to open them. I'm going to hope that my custom stuff is good. Aeronauts. Is that worse than normal? 3.01. Let me see that. No. No, that's actually pretty good. So we're going to open that. That's already... Okay, this old roulette is good to go. We're going to open that. 3 stars of prestige makes me think that we could probably get away with like $5. It's a lot of litter in the park. Yeah, I know that. So we got people coming in. That's good. Ooh, the cube. That's good. I'm going to see if I can get away with like $12. Alright, and that is how we are starting. So park rating should start to get a little higher. Monthly profit is something. I might open up another shop. Oh, we can also potentially get some research going. So, got a flawless design, fast water, swings on a wave. That's pretty good. We can do ATMs. Not entirely sure. I can also just get some more. I think I'm going to try and just get all the scenery, just so we have different trees and stuff. What is our profit looking like? Because I'm seeing that number go up pretty nicely. So our overall profit, I think we're going to hit this 2,500 in the first month. So that's good. I guess I shouldn't worry about not spending money before hitting that, because I'm going to have to hit like 8,000 eventually anyway. I say that because I'm wondering if I should immediately open up one of the other shops. I kind of want to see like what the placement of shops is and like where they are. Because we have this Mexilente here. What about, is there a shop alongside here? I don't think so. That's an ATM. That is the entrance to the park. Yeah, I'm interested. Where are my other shops? I'm very bad at finding stuff. So if I wanted like this Gulpy Energy, like that's something. Where is that? Is that this right here? This is. Okay. I'm going to open this and hire a vendor for it. All right, hire a vendor right there. Perfect. Because I think now we can start that. All right, let's make our current staff. Let's train them more, pay them more. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so we have staff training. We've done all that. That's all good. So we're almost at the end of the month, so we should have that monthly profit there. Then we just need to get the park rating higher. I think I'm making pretty good money to the point that I think I might want to do that canyon runner that I was talking about. So if I just sort of get rid of these cacti, let me just sort of check in on the status of our research. Okay, as we do that, what's the guest thought? Litter is disgusting. Yeah, that's fine. That will get taken care of eventually. People, all right, they think this is really cheap. We're going to go to $6. I was like, let me just look at everybody and their thoughts on the prices. Really cheap. I'm going to go to $6 on this as well, because I remember the aeronauts being a big moneymaker. What about this? Queue is full. Right, let's make sure that we're doing full load. All that sort of stuff. Full load. We should be able to get that queue through pretty quickly. Full load. I just kind of pick random numbers, by the way. I'm not really, I don't really have like a system that I know works or anything. I'm just kind of guessing. We'll go full load. I just assume that like the more seats and stuff there are, the more time I want to give the ride to make sure that they fill all the seats. Because I think the time takes precedence over the full load. If I put full load in 5 seconds, like I think it'll go off in 5 seconds. I think. I don't know that for a fact, but that's just the assumption that I go under. So now that that's happening, yep, we've reached our monthly profit of 2,500. So our next mark is 6,000. Okay, our janitor's unhappy. That is, it's okay. I mean, I can try to make them better. I think I will. And I'm just going to pay them a lot more. If this isn't enough, then I might just have to do a cycle of janitors quitting and just letting them go and getting new ones and all that. But I'm going to start making a canyon runner because I do believe that this can make a decent chunk of money. And I don't need to do anything fancy. So I will just make this. I assume I'm not going to do anything crazy in the meantime, like make $6,000 worth of profit. So, alright, I think I will just keep it alongside this. And I'm sort of just going to use this corner for just like a small mine train coaster. And I will see you on the flip side when I'm done with it. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm in the middle of building, but my park rating hit 500, so I got the bronze star. So I wasn't expecting that. I kind of forgot that that was something that could happen. I don't know what did that. I don't know if because the park just got clean enough. It's already dipping below 500. But yeah, I'm almost done building this, so it won't be much longer. So making about $2,000 profit. Got some profit there. So yeah, I mean, this isn't a super exciting ride, but I am excited for it to be finished. So I'll check in with you soon. Okay, alright, I think this ride is complete. You can sort of see it. We've got an excitement of 3.39, little high fear, low nausea. While I was building it, a ride broke down and I did have to hire a mechanic, so that is something that happened. So I just need to put the entrance and exit for this ride, which will not take long. And as you can see at the bottom left, our money is looking pretty nice. Can't lie. We're gonna go off to the side, go down like this, come around, and just do something like that. And then we are going to check in on everything. We are going to do some more research. And perfect. All right. So now Canyon Runner is good to open. We're going to start it off. I'll keep it at $10. I don't know if it is a $10 ride. People might not be willing to spend that. But yeah, this old roulette is kind of popping off. And people still are a big fan, so we're going to try and do $7. I really think spinning fast seems to be doing wonders for it. Because these things do not usually pop off like that. Everything else, okay, this looks pretty... People are saying this is cheap. We'll go to $10 on that. This, whoops, is also, people think it is cheap. I think we're just going to go to $12.50. And all of them have mentioned about the park entrance being cheap. We'll look better, more scenery. Yeah, we'll get some scenery on that. What is our profit looking like? Looks like we've got to 3,500. That's pretty good. We are going to go ahead and increase the tickets to, let's go $6. Maybe something like that. Okay. How is our staff looking? Because I do think that... I don't think we need to increase our janitors right now. Guest happiness is plus 10%. Okay, I think our janitors are doing a pretty good job. So we're going to make sure that our vendors are in tip-top shape. Security seems to be doing an okay job. I guess we will train our mechanic a little bit more, just because he's not super happy. And now, with all this money, we can research more stuff if we would so desire. And I think I do desire. We have all this scenery stuff. I can put scenery stuff while the research is going in to improve my rides a little bit more. Specifically the ones with the low scenery ratings. We'll do a flawless design coaster. We'll do replicated aerial acrobatics. And we will do... We already have ATMs in the park, so I don't really need to bother with that too much. We already have the Mexcellente. So, I mean, I guess I'll go for just a Memento, but I don't know if I actually, like, need it all that much. But we can put some scenery stuff here in the queue for this. So, what sort of scenery do we have that's stuck to the main game? I guess this is slightly more piratey-ish. So I can just put something like this there. I can put Pirate Skirmish. Make sure it's above the ground. Just something like that. Small pirate scene. Right there. What are we looking like? 95? 95, you say? How about 100? Okay, we're making... Oops, we're doing good with our profits. There, that should be good enough. Cube is broken down. I've seen that word, that phrase too many times. I don't love it. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get away with charging $11. Just because our queue scenery is, like, way better and stuff. We've got 920 people in the park. There's our Just a Memento. That's cool. I don't know what my long-term plans are. We need to get a higher park rating. We can cheese that a little bit with marketing and stuff, but I want to make sure that I have enough rides in here that are worth bringing people to the park. I want to see if I can fit a ride in here. Are there any rides that I would like to make? I think a sundial is okay. It's a little big. Okay. All these rides are bigger than I expected. I mean, I could put one of them over on this little side, whether it be the Star Wheel, whether it be something else. I can also just lift this off the ground and get away with it like that. But I don't know if I want to. But I don't hate the idea of maybe a sundial over here. We get this tree out of the way. Will it actually fit over here or no? I'm not sure. Maybe that's not the best spot for that. We could put it over here. We have lots of room over here. Let's do that. Let's do that. We definitely need... I wonder if I should split... Make some work rosters for the janitor specifically. Because there's a high concentration of vomit right over here. But maybe I just need to wait where I can just grab them. What is this? Sky Ace. Okay, Sky Aces are pretty cool. I'm gonna do both the other rides. I think I want to just research as many things as possible. Because we're like, look at how much money we're making. I think it's time probably to invest in another roller coaster. Roller coasters are going to bring so many people here for sure. If we look at our janitors, can I grab you and put you over here? Perfect, thank you. 713 is where our park rating got up to. That's crazy. How our profits are looking good. Those are the shops. I could open up another shop. Specifically, maybe the Chief Beef. Our rides and attractions are doing good. Obviously, the Sundial just opened, so that's not fair to that one yet. Are people paying it? Do people have anything to say about the price? We're going to leave it as is for now. Oops, I do need to make sure that this is on full load. And I definitely think it might be time for another roller coaster. Gosh, I would love to build a Giga. You have no idea how bad I want to build a Giga coaster. What if I could build it along the side here? I could build... I'm seeing a sort of vision. What if... We'll make this a little wider. I'm thinking of, like, a path here. And then alongside here is where the Giga Coaster goes. Or actually what might be even better is putting a path like this way and then just like along the side here. And then I can just put the station and everything like right along here. I think I want to try and potentially get rid of these. Perfect. And then I can just put a station here. All right, everything's all coming together. All right, look at our money grow. This is fantastic. If we are looking at our finances, I mean, look at that. Our profit, we've got up to 4,600. A lot of these is in rides. Without the park management of us doing research, that would actually get us close to that 65. No, we could definitely hit 6,500 and get that silver thing. So the park rating needs to get a little higher. That's not a problem. And yeah, okay. So 3,800 is where we were. I am going to let things ride out as they are, but I think we're going to go all in and make a Giga Coaster. I'm so excited for this. I don't think I've built one of these in this game. Let's go. This is so exciting. In the interest of getting more things, I'm going to stop in here. I made this giant lift hill. We'll see if it stays that way or not. But I got the notification that there's things that are ready to be revealed. So I'm going to reveal them and then research other things, and then I'll get back to building my coaster. So we have Werewolf Coaster. That's cool. I think that's just basically like a floorless. We've got a 360 power. Not too bad. And the Charoplane, as expected. We will go for the Sensational Flight. We will go for Enormous Speed. And we will go for Family Fun on the high seas. And I'm going to get back to my coaster building. This was an interesting building process. I haven't been paying attention to the money, staff. I've done literally nothing else other than build this roller coaster. And so I do want to see what these are because it was yelling at me about the G-forces being too high. So the excitement is at 5.54. But the fear is below 5 with the nausea not too bad. Alright, so this is probably going to have to work. I'm going to keep the name Rage. So that is exciting. So I'm going to go ahead and just, make this path. And then we are going to ride the ride. Here we go. We're riding this Giga Coaster. I think it was like 318 feet in the air, something like that. And the trim brakes are only there to make sure that I do not exceed G-forces. And somehow this ride still makes it through the whole layout, which I'm not sure how. But, yeah. Going, like, right up against the skull and around the skull I think is really cool. You can, like, have plenty of views of it. It's like we're just tempting the skull to be like, try me. And then these are where I really had to put on a bunch of trim brakes, because this right here is where the game kept yelling at me. So, in real life, I don't know if you need that many trim brakes, but the game was kind of yelling at me without them. I could probably this set here. Hold on, I actually want to see if I can do one last little adjustment and maybe have the target speed be like 20 instead. And see what that test brings. In terms of our things right here, looks like we've gotten up to 3,961. I don't know if we've gotten closer than that. Once this opens up, I assume that will be even more. But yeah, a park rating of 710. I don't know if that's including this roller coaster or not. We have over 1,000 people in the park. That is pretty cool. All right, what is our rating now? 5.54. That's about what it was before. So we're just going to go ahead and open this up. And now our park rating over 800. Good stuff, good stuff. Hopefully people come back here. We should... let's look at our research and have more research going. So we've got ourselves a Stingray. We've got ourselves a Victory. Victory sounds pretty cool. And a Looper. Loopers are good. So, we're just going to keep doing rides. But I do want to put some scenery for the queue line here. So, we can do, like, one of these. I think I'd like to keep it more on this side. No, I can put a different ride here and... Yeah. Just do something like that. That's way too big. But we can do one of these. What is the queue line for this now? 100. Alright, saying that it's really cheap. I'm going to go up to $15 because this is a pretty big deal. And I want to see if people will pay that to get on this ride. Whoa, Silver Star, let's go. That was $7,191. So that is still not a profit of $8,000. So we'll see if we can get that. With all of our research and stuff, probably not. But I do think... I want to look at our shops and stuff. So, obviously our rides are doing really good. Canyon Runner's killing it. Love that. Cube is doing really good. Aeronauts is doing really good. Everything else is doing good enough. Our shops are pretty good. I think this Gulpy Energy could probably be a little bit better. What is the vendors like? Alright, so I think this free roaming one is the one that's doing it. So we're going to train them, and I don't think we're going to go any higher there. Our janitors are happy and doing their thing. Getting plus 12% for guest happiness. Some scenery rating bonuses, all that good stuff. Okay, cool. So now I think it's just time to just put more stuff. Let's see if there's another ride that we want to put in. I think Victory is the way to go. What happens if I do 2 more swings? Is that better or worse? I honestly don't know. But while we mess with that, let us put... Is it better for the entrance to be... Yeah, I think the entrance should be on this side. And then the exit can be on the other side. Perfection. Alright, what does it say? 1.61. So I think that's worse. What if we lower it to like 2 swings? I don't know what the best balance is. I'm just always surprised that this giant pirate ship has an excitement of 2. You know what I mean? Like that, it feels like it should be more than that. But let me see. So we got the excitement higher, the fear higher, the nausea lower. I think this is probably the best we're gonna get it. All right, I think now is probably the time for work rosters, because I'm having a decent amount of rides here. So we're going to do, just as a whole, we got this, hold on. This whole half right here. So we're just going to go right half. And then we will do this to the left as our left half. The reason that I'm doing everything is because I think what I want to do is split my janitors between left half and right half. And I would like to hire another mechanic. And have a mechanic go between left half and right half. You're going to do the right half, you're going to do the left half. I think that's fine. Many guests are thirsty. Sucks to be them. I never know if making more shops is worth the offset of the staff cost. So I'm nervous to do that. Oh, a genie. That's fun. I don't make those very often. Overpower. Alright, what do we got? We got more. We got incredible view. We got absolutely terrifying. I'm just trying to build up basically the biggest park that I can. Because I think the only thing that I need to do at this point is essentially try and get this profit. This profit will be easier to get once we're not spending so much on research, but I do need to make sure that we are just in a position to make a lot of money. I think we're going to go maybe like $10. Then this is ready to be revealed. Malice Unchained, so that's another hybrid, or that's a hybrid type of coaster. Have an extra dimension. Okay. So I basically just want to keep focusing on bringing in rides that make me a lot of money. I think once enough people are in the park, maybe we start minimizing rides that aren't making a lot of money. Like, what's happening over here? Really plain looking queue. If we spice up this queue, will people want to go to this ride? I think I want to maybe build a roller coaster on the left side just to bring more people over this way. I think that could be something. We have a lot of options for rides. I don't hate the idea of one of these hybrid coasters. I think that could be good. They're generally pretty big money makers. And then we can also just focus. Yeah, I think after one more roller coaster, I think then I will focus on marketing, getting people in. Many guests are thirsty. Do we have a closed drink shop that we can just open? We already opened up the Gulpy. I guess technically the coffee, but I don't know about that. I feel like that's not as big of a moneymaker. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Where is that? That's up this way? That's this over here? Okay. Well, let's... This specific part... Yeah, let's sort of... do this. We're gonna just advertise for this coffee place. Alright, I think we're gonna open it up. So, Street Fox Coffee. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna hire a vendor for it. I think at some point I might be doing too much. Which is, you know, it makes me nervous. Because if we look at our finances, holy crap. That was $11,000 in profit? That can't be sustainable, though. Because I'm just worried that I'm spending, like, too much. Alright, I'm gonna do something crazy. Alright, no, this is almost done. I'm gonna pause this. If I stop my research, I actually want to see if maybe we just ride this out and get the profit. As cool as I think it will be, and would be, to continue to add more stuff, at the end of the day, this is just a career mode scenario where the goal is to complete the scenario. But I can go ahead and reveal these. We got a radius, and the Screaminator. But if we stop spending on that, that should help us get more profit. So maybe not. See, now our rides, that's so interesting. That must have had something to do with a ride breakdown. Because an average month is $7,000 for the rides. Multiple shops are very busy. That makes sense. All right, yeah, I don't think we're getting 8,000 consistently. So, okay, not a problem. We'll go ahead and just resume that. Let's just try and get, like, everything. Let's look at our staff again. I think for our vendors, let's make sure that you don't leave. Keep that coffee place running. And, yeah, I think I would like to build a hybrid coaster. Is over this way the best place to go? I want to sort of map this out here. So, yeah. Yeah. We just have it like that. Then I can put the station here, have it go like that, and then we can just go over this building on the return trip. Yeah. Alright, I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I think with more people, we might be able to sustain the $8,000 a month. But I think this is going to reset. Is that not how it works? Yeah, it resets. We got 4,000. So let's put in a hybrid coaster. And then I might look at my lower performing rides and replace them with higher performing rides, if need be. This has a really small queue line. I don't have enough money. Ooh, interesting. I think I've heard that when people say that they don't have enough money, that means that ATMs are the way to go. But we have an ATM. Maybe we will need another one. Who knows? Either way, I am going to build a... Let's do a Malice Unchained. And put it over here. And I'm going to work on this. And I will let the rest of the park just sort of keep running. And I will see you when I'm done with this roller coaster. Oh, baby, do I have a ride for you. I'm actually going to pause this because my monthly profit was 8,000 something. So that was the first month. And I kind of want to open this up immediately because I think this might make a lot of money. So this is a pretty good chance to be, you know, to potentially have our like the profit that we need. So we're just gonna have that happen there. And let's do this queue path. I would like this to be a pretty lengthy queue path, I think. So we're gonna kind of have it go up. And I was like, please don't go to the path yet. This is essentially going to go here and then to the other side. Like this. Go right around here. Right by this. And then ultimately right there. I do want to... I will open this. And then we will ride it so I can show you this Malice Unchained. But I just think that this could bring in a decent amount of people. And as I built that, I've actually ended off with more money than what I started with. Which is kind of fun. I love that. We are going to ride it. So, look at this twisty masterpiece that I've made. I like building hybrid coasters. I mentioned before, you can get away with a lot of stuff. That was a fun Norwegian loop. I don't think I've ever been able to successfully put that element on a coaster before. And then this big, I think this was a butterfly inversion thing. Don't mind the sports getting in the way. That's just Planet Coaster being Planet Coaster. And then a nice loop here. I think this one barely makes it over here. Yeah. But hey, who doesn't like a good bit of hang time? And then little corkscrew right through the structure, going right over where you start the ride. And then airtime and then a helix right around this thingy over here to finish off the ride. into the brakes. So I'm a big fan of this ride. So people want to go on it, but I'm going to need people to actually show up for it. I'm going to say, we should be able to get away with charging a decent amount for it. It's got almost 4 stars. So queue looks good. Let's try and get this up to $12. Rage is broken down. That is unfortunate. Where is our one mechanic? If we look at our mechanics, the one that's for the right half, can I grab you and just have you really ready to fix it? I don't know what our finances profits looking like. We have about 10 days left and we're at like 5,000. If we can fix it and then people can go back in the line, that would be really nice. I think I'm gonna put this up to $18 as well. Looks like it's already fixed. That is kind of bad time for that. That is unfortunate. Yeah, getting 8,000 for 3 straight months, that's like the craziest part. That's the craziest part right there. I think we'll look at our attractions, and it might be time to sort of cut out things that are not making money. As expected, the Street Fox Coffee is not making money. We're going to close it. Okay, in terms of attractions, Rage just broke down, so that's what that's about. What's going on with Victory? People will maybe not want to pay it? Oh, it's too expensive. Okay, that's on me. Potential monthly income, $15. Potential monthly running. Okay, so this is... I think we're going to add a sequence, because that's not going to make money if people aren't going to be willing to spend like $4 on it. So I'm going to put it back up to $4 and hope that an extra sequence makes the ride longer and therefore makes people want to ride it. Otherwise, I think we're going to take Victory out. I just, in my mind, I thought that was going to be a bigger moneymaker. Okay, are people going to ride it? If not, I think we might just get rid of it. I wonder if I should have a mechanic strictly on Rage duty. We can probably increase the price here. We're going to go to $14. I think we're going to try and increase our ticket prices. Let's just, you know, get a little wacky with it. Let's do like $15, maybe like $12. Okay. So, you say money guests are hungry. I could see the Chief Beef that we have doing something. I think people will actually spend more for this as well. Really just want to maximize our profits. That's probably the best that we're going to do there. Okay, so the queue is quick. Should we just spend money on marketing and just get more people in the park? I'll go to 13. People are still saying this is cheap. They're saying this is cheap. And we do have some people going on this now. Still not really making money. But I don't know if that's offsetting it so much. Let's look at our finances. So, we are consistently hitting about 7,000. What I think I want to do now is I think I'm going to just do all of the high impact marketing. And by all, I mean 2, because I can only do 2. So we got our park value to 1,200, so now it's really just about this profit. If I can get enough people here, and then once there's enough people here, maybe get rid of things that are underperforming, like this Victory. I think I should just get rid of this now and replace it with something else. What's a different ride that might make me more money? Looper, probably. Okay. So let's close this, delete this. I think I'm gonna put in a looper because I think that generally will make more money. We can sort of benefit from the same stuff where entrance can just go there. I'll have the exit go over this way this time. And I don't think we need to mess with any of this stuff. Oh, maybe we do. No. I think by default it's still pretty good. Let's just open it as it is. Do we have any thoughts on... Where's the entrance? I want to see if I can maybe get away with charging like a ridiculous amount of money for the park entrance. Like how crazy can I get with it? These are the gates right here. Not the building. I want to look at the gates. There we go. I haven't missed a single sale. I'm going to go to like 20 and like 18. Old roulette has a long... Okay, people are still coming in. Right here could be our ticket for higher profits. We have over 9,000 here. Even with spending a bunch on park management. I think I'm gonna untick both of these because we have so many people coming in. I don't know if I need both of them. Oh man, this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm going to hire a mechanic. This mechanic is only going to be on Looper whatchamacallit duty. So let me look at my work rosters. It's literally just going to be these two here. So this is... Was it Rage? I thought it was Fear. Looper Rage. And so that third mechanic is just going to do that. Okay. I don't know if any of these rides over here got added to that, to the other work roster that I did. So this left half. I do want to make sure that the left half, includes these new rides and whatnot, or new ride or whatever. Let's take a look at our finances now. Okay, profit is over 8,000 for 2 months in a row. We have 2,100 people here. This is very scary. I'm hoping that, like, my rides, dude, 20,000. I got like 20,000 in ride profits. And then if I take away the $10,000 in marketing, I'm hoping that even if this cuts in half, that we have enough people in the park to do this. Dude, I have 75,000. I could make so many more rides here. Canyon Runner has broken down. That shouldn't affect my bottom line too much. If I do want to be as whatever as possible, I should see where the right half mechanic is. So he's fixing the breakdown. Let's just make sure that he is literally right there, ready to go. Cut down on the wait times for fixing rides. That profit's not looking good enough. That profit is not looking good enough. Dang. But, like, why? Why is what I don't understand. Alright, well then in this case, I think it's now time to move on to what is not making me enough money. And I think right now it's probably Engine of Chaos. That's a decent amount of money. Overall, this is definitely hitting it. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. That is very annoying. Yeah, when rides break down, obviously, they're not going to be as good. Okay. Let's look. Even after a while of these rides being here, I'm still getting a lot of money from our roller coasters. Therefore, I think that means that I just need to make more roller coasters, because that is what's making me money, and it is what it is. I might actually take out the sundial. It is making a lifetime profit. What are the chances that creating like priority pass lines would help? Let's see if I can go to $15 for this. But yeah, I think it might just be about we'll try and do full load here. It might just be about getting more roller coasters, because those are the ones that are consistently making me lots of money. And I have room to put in a roller coaster of some sort right here. What kind of roller coaster? Let's look. Something that is going to take up a ton of space, probably. We could do one of these wing coasters. I like this. I think I'm just going to try and do something like this. I'm going to put it in this little section right here. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just going to get working on building this. Alright, I've got myself another roller coaster. This Tiamat here. Excitement over 6, fear slightly under 5, nausea not too high. So we'll go ahead and give it a ride. This nice wing coaster meaning a skyrush type wing coaster that has some of the seats dangling off the side. You know, nothing too crazy, but pretty fun. Oh, I need to move that tree out of the way. I meant to move that tree out of the way and I forgot. But yeah, this is pretty fun. Pretty twisty and turny. Focused on inversions. Kind of not taking up a big space here. So, you know, I like that a lot. Nice little airtime back here. And there we go. And then I made sure to put one block section here and then another block section here, so that way it can actually use one for its whatever. Yeah. So that is that. We're going to go ahead and open it. I'm going to try to just start off at like $14. We will see. And I do think I want to make sure that... Does it have any sort of reliability thing? It says average. We'll try and put that at 20 minutes. And I think we're just going to include that in the work roster for the right half. So just like that. Now it's a part of it. I haven't really been looking at my finances. I have no idea if we got anywhere close. Probably because the marketing, no, we're not. Our rides are doing good. Rides and tickets. So ride ticket sales, coaster ticket sales. So yeah, so like 1 month we're making 4,000 in park. Oh, sorry, that's the average. So 1 month we're making negative 200. 1 month we're making 8,000. So it's very inconsistent, but I don't think I can sustain a monthly profit while doing the marketing at this point. At this point, I wonder. My idea here is similarly to an earlier scenario way back in the day. I cheesed a scenario by closing all the rides and then opening them. That helped. Ooh. I don't know if that's going to sustain me for 3 months, though. If I do something like that, I don't know if I will then be able to get all that back. I think I will in 1 month, but I don't know if it'll stretch across 3 months. Because I was like, in this scenario, if I close everything and then people start leaving, I can potentially charge even more for them to come back into the park. We still have yet to actually miss a sale. What if I do something crazy, like go like $30, like $25? We're not missing sales by continuing to increase our ticket prices. So if I just like force everybody out, that might be something. I think it's time to reevaluate what is not making money. Canyon Runner must have broke down. All right, so these are just breakdowns. Engine of Chaos, I don't think I've seen it get more than like $200 of like profit or whatever. Honestly, really the only thing that we're even making money on is sort of our roller coasters. I'm just trying to think if I do something drastic and just close everything, and then what if I open it up little by little? Will that help? Or is everything just going to be so front-loaded that it's not going to matter? I honestly have no idea. It might be worth a try. At the worst, at the very least, we end up sort of with about the same amount of money that we have now. So, all right, I think we're gonna be drastic about this. We're going to be drastic about this. All right, you ready for this? We are going to close literally everything. This is going to have some people. This is going to have a lot of people leave the park. The first thing we're going to open is going to be Malice Unchained. We're going to do that $16. We are going to open it now. Okay. We're going to open that. And we are going to open the old roulette. We are going to do a low impact marketing for adult groups. Try to get people back in, and then we can make money on the ticket prices. Maybe not. People might not come in. That might not work. Alright. I will open more. Dang it. Alright, I don't think it's gonna work. I think people are gonna take too long to come in. But now with everything open, we can at least... We'll have 1 month of 8,000, most likely. I might even do... I think I'll do 1 month of this. And that should get people through the front gates. They're gonna be spending a lot of money on tickets. The problem is, I think this is going to work to get us enough profit for 1 month, maybe even 2 months. But it's not going to be enough to sustain for 3 months, I don't think. And that is the issue. I think I might try to put maybe a ride. Do I have another, like, ride that will definitely, like, make money? I don't know. I feel like the Chairplane was doing okay in that one scenario. I do like Sky Ace. Sky Ace is a little big for what I was thinking. I don't know if the Screaminator is good here or not. Oh my gosh, I never actually moved this tree out of the track. But yeah, the Screaminator at least fits in this little plot of land. That's just like another new ride. Oh wait, it was this plot of land. And I'll just hope that this makes money. I feel like if I put in new stuff, there'll be new queue lines for people to enter into. And therefore more money they can give me. Yeah, because if you look at our overall, like, that's a profit of 38,000 and now a profit of 12,000. But I think it's going to slow down. We're going to do another month of this marketing. Because the problem that I had last time is that I stopped paying for marketing, and it didn't work out for me. Are people willing to pay this? It's so expensive. Let's try and cut this down to $13. And that might work out. I could also potentially put another ride right here for the same reason as the Screaminator. Is if I put a new ride, people are going to want to go on it. I feel like Radius is good for the initial bump. Maybe not. Plane could also be solid. No, I do think Radius is pretty good for the initial bump. I'm not gonna lie. Because the capacity on it is very high. You know what? I think Star Wheel is the same thing, but better. So let's just put a Star Wheel, like, right here. Just like that. Just like that. Boom. Okay, then we're gonna open this up. I think I want to put some scenery stuff right. Maybe right there. Have a small pirate scene. Everything's so big. Just hoping that, like, scenery rating kind of helps. Make this go down to $4. I don't know. What are our finances looking like? It's kind of what I was worried about. So I don't know if we can get to 8,000. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. I think I just have to hope. If nothing breaks down, we might be alright. I might want to try and put in one more ride. Park management, though, construction costs. No? No. That's scenery running costs. I don't think construction costs actually affect our profit. I don't think so. Because this is rides and tickets. So let's try and do a little bit of math. So this would be like 6,000. Yeah, I don't think construction costs actually affect the profits. So if I want to try and put one more ride, and maybe put it in a spot where there is already a lot of people, like right up in this area. Oh, what is the deal with this? Oh, that's so expensive. Okay, we're gonna put that down to $15. Actually, let's be really safe about it and just go down to $14. Everybody in this area is ready to walk into a line. If I were to put in a different ride, what could I spend more money on? Or, like, what could I get people to give me more money for? Like, maybe the 360 power. I don't know much about the genie. Oh, dude, this is just so scary. Like, maybe the Sky Ace? I feel like people like Sky Ace. We're gonna try this. And we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna go over this line. because there's a lot of people over here. So if I can get them to just join this line right here, maybe. That is like our best chance right now. Okay. Okay, I can't move that, but it's fine. Alright, so we're gonna open this. I'm gonna try... I think even $7 is probably okay, but I think I'm gonna try $8. And let's see if this is enough. $7,000. Come on, it is right there. Please, 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 give me this, give me this, give me this, give me this. It says 8,000. Get back up there, get back up there, get back up there. Ooh, that was insane. Trying to get 3 months of this was so difficult. I really think that when it comes to monthly profits, you really just need to have people spending money at the right times. Because sustaining that is just so hard. But oh my gosh, doesn't that feel so good? I actually ended up with 11,000. And I think that was a mixture of getting everybody back in the Mouse and Chained line, as well as... Yeah, there was only a couple people that joined this. It was really just the Mouse Unchained. Oh my gosh, this was a really cool scenario. It's very hard when you have to sustain monthly profits because that is so reliant on rides breaking down and not breaking down. And then, yeah, it's just reliant on, like... Because I had, like... Wow, I have 2,600 people here. But I had that many people here, essentially. It was like 2,200. But because they were already in the park, they weren't spending... I wasn't getting the monthly profit from the ticket gates. I wasn't getting more from, like, new people coming in the lines because, like, everybody's in their lines. And it reaches a point where there's only so much that you can do. You sort of, like, max out on how much you can get, like, per month. But my roller coasters definitely make good money. I mean, especially if you look at this past month. I mean, between Rage, Mouse Unchained, Tiamat, and then the Screaminator actually was a pretty good call, actually. So that is good to know for the future, potentially. But yeah, I think this turned out really nicely. I mean, look at how much this is. I don't actually feel like the guest happiness, like, curse really played that much of a part. I don't know if that is a credit to me and just how I manage my park, or what, but I feel pretty good that it didn't end up being like a huge deal. We didn't really encounter the park getting like trashed again. We didn't have like a huge amount of like security issues or whatever, despite the fact there are this many people in. So yeah, overall, I would say that I'm pretty happy with this, even though I had to do everything in my power to try and get that 8,000 for the third month. I was really worried I was not going to get that, and we ended up with $107,000 overall. I can afford to do so much more, and there's so much space. How far back does this go? Oh, right here. So I have a decent amount of space. Not like a ton of space if I want to put more roller coasters, but I have space to put more stuff if I really needed to build further back. But yeah, this turned out pretty nice. Seems like this set of scenarios has a lot of curses doing things to affect me, so I'm interested to see what the next one might do, the next and final one for this set. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. If so, let me know. Let me know any things that you might have done to get through this scenario, or tips, tricks, I don't know, your reactions, all that sort of stuff. But I will see you for more Planet Coaster in the future. So I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.